It's been a minute. What's up guys, Andrew here on my channel GearedInc, where I get to share what I'm passionate about with you. To my channel, that's PC tech, games, and gear. And as you guys know, if you follow me on Instagram and Twitter, I took a couple of months off my channel to be with my family, also just to transition to a new job. So things have settled down enough to where I'm getting back in the groove of making videos, and I wanted to kick off this year with kind of an updated video from a video I did a year and a half ago. Now what sparked this is I had a conversation with a good friend of mine who's a still mainly console gamer, not to name names, John. And basically what we were talking about is the fact that in terms of, let's say that you don't care about high FPS, which as a PC gamer, obviously you know why that's kind of backwards, but let's just say you really want to get into 4K gaming. His argument was that since next gen consoles are supposedly going to be 4K native or capable, let's say, and that there are such a large number of GPUs, technically true, that can now do 4K low settings at 60 FPS, which is essentially what a console experience would feel like, you know, that it's going to be, let's say, the choice of gamers moving forward. If we're just talking about graphics here, my argument obviously is that 1080p ultra settings will probably still look better than 4K, even though at 4K you're getting more pixels per square inch. But I wanted to test that, so we did some side-by-sides here, where 1080p ultra versus 4K low, and you be the judge of which one actually looks better. I locked the FPS on both of these tests to 60 because I didn't want the 1080p to be skewed by a higher frame rate. And also for the standpoint, if you want to see my gear or my testing methodology, that's all going to be down in the description below, so you can see kind of what settings and everything were and what the hardware was. But that's essentially what the test is today. So, you know, yakety yak yak, here are those side-by-sides. So anyway guys, my whole point of view on this is pretty straightforward. For the most part, 1080p ultra settings looked better. There were some exceptions though. Witcher specifically, Geralt looked better with 4K. It had something to do with like the texture fill rate, but his character model looked better at 4K low than it did at 1080p high. And then there were other titles like Resident Evil 2 where honestly, I mean, it was kind of hard to tell for me. I mean, there's definitely more detail at 1080p with the higher settings, but the game still looked like good. Like, I don't know, it's kind of hard. It's kind of a hard comparison. So 4K low isn't as bad as I guess I thought it was gonna be, but games like Gears, man, that was a kick in the teeth. Like 4K looked terrible low compared to 1080p high. So anyway guys, I'd love to hear back from you in the comments down below. It feels good to be getting out some content again and expect more of it coming around the corner. If you like this video, leave me a big thumbs up. If you thought it was horrible, leave me a thumbs down. Remember, subscribe and hit that bell icon so you know when videos drop. Thanks as always to my Patreons, my Twitch subscribers, and anyone who supports me through my Amazon affiliate link. As always, I'm going to continue to make these videos whether you watch them or not, but I hope you do. And I hope to see every single one of you next time here on GearedInc. Yeah, 4K low looked better than I thought it would, but you know, it's a stupid argument. Until we can stream at 4K super high, like, you know, it's bandwidth and a bunch of other problems, it's not going to change anything. And for you guys who are saying, well, what about SLI and Crossfire? Yeah, that's not a thing. The support's going away, so